players talk a little bit about, do you guys get the message from your coaches that special teams parts of practice are not the time to take it easy and relax?
Well, it's kind of NA for Christian, and Adam, you'll probably tell them they don't really like it. Coach Smith's got the quarterbacks down there doing drills, and ain't no telling what Coach Clark's got the offensive line down there doing. They're banging heads and going over schemes and all that stuff because they're not really involved with special teams. But Anthony plays on just about every one of our special teams, and especially our return units, so he can talk a little bit about that.
I mean, when we go to practice, we know first thing we're gonna do is walk through our special teams, go over our scheme for what we're gonna scheme up and do that week, and we know that going into the week special teams is always important. That's why we get so many reps at practice to get it down pat and know what we have to do so we don't mess up on Saturday. So we take special teams to heart because we know in the game it can make a big difference.
Were you part of the kickoff team as well?
No, not part of kickoff.
Did you play special teams in high school too?
Yes, sir. I played special teams.
He played everything in high school. Played Maple.
But you returned
was always
probably.
really good, but he probably never came off the field in high school. I
No,
don't
sir.
think.
Not at all.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about your passing situation, speed rush group that you put in?
Yes, definitely. That package has helped us. That comes off our dime package, but it's a unit called our speed team. We bump 2 defensive ends inside and bring in 2 more defensive ends that can really run and help us out and create some sacks. I think Saturday in the game, but get them in 3rd and long and behind the chains. You'll see that unit more often. And guys like Chris Landrum and LaFanning bumping inside and then bringing guys like Darius Jackson, Dalton Campbell off the bench. But it's a very productive unit. On 3rd down, we was very good again, very, very productive. I think we were 3 of 15, 3 of 16, something like that, getting off the field, and that was the difference. Definitely getting off the field with that unit for sure. Get you behind the sticks, we're in good shape.
You two guys are sitting beside each other. Are y'all best buddies now after Saturday hooking up twice? Touchdowns?
Well, we put a lot of work in the summertime. So just sometimes Aunt will hit me up or I hit him up, and we come out here and get a couple routes in, a couple reps in. And, it's a testament to how hard he works on a day in day out basis. And it's evident, and he finally was able to have that breakout game to show all his hard work in the summer. So I was glad I was able to give him the ball.
I would say we've been best buds. It wasn't just that happening Saturday, but I mean Christian is one of our many good quarterbacks that we have, and so him getting in the game and getting a chance to perform like that. I mean, I feel like all of the quarterbacks could have did that if they had the chance to, and he just got in and performed and did what he had to do.
Anthony, talk about your 2 touchdown catches. They're very different. The first one, you were wide open. How'd you get so open? And the second one, you had to go up and get it over the guy.
Well, the first one, just a great play calling. We seen him man to man, so he called up the play, and once the play was called, I sort of felt like I was going to be by myself because they were sort of scrambling on defense because of the hurry up offense. So once I did break to run my route, he threw the ball, and I was just saying in my head, just catch the ball.
No drop.
Yeah, just don't drop the ball and don't score. And I think it was part of our hurry up that had their defense scrambling on sorts, and they couldn't cover everybody. So, and then the second one, I mean, it was just like came off the line, good, and got a reach from the DB, and got on stacked him and got on top of him. Christian just threw a good ball, and I just went up and got it.
Adam, do you ever know what's going on? Can you see the play?
Our coach tells us all the time to never have a clock in your head. Always, finish through the whistle. And every now and again, you'll get a little glimpse of somebody catching it or somebody making a good run. But Ant was so wide open on that first touchdown. I think everybody saw it.
So the crowd noise a lot of times is.
Oh yeah, it's a big indicator if like it's a touchdown or if it's a sack.
Homecoming week, is it any different than any other week for you guys?
I'd have to say, not really. You know, it's just, you know, another game. Like Coach said, we're very routine in everything we do. We treat every opponent the same. We, sometimes we have a little emphasis on some things, like we need to be more physical with this team, we need to focus more on their, you know, on their schemes and stuff like that. But as it being homecoming week, it's not really anything different.
I just feel like it being homecoming, we prepare the same way. Nothing changes. I keep the same mentality. We won't win, and as a team, I feel like everyone's gonna play their hardest every Saturday, no matter if it's homecoming or just conference game. So I just feel like it's gonna be the same with preparing. Everybody's gonna still get hard work.
Coach, maybe just a little about Austin Peay and what you know and see about them.
Well, it being homecoming week, you know, as you're talking about, it just already a good crowd. You know, it'll be the biggest crowd I think for the year, and you know, Austin Peay brings to the table, you know, up and coming program. I think just you know, redid the facilities, recruiting the players are better. You know, I think they're better than they were last year. That staff's doing a good job of, you know, keeping them motivated to play, because you see them play extremely hard. You know, and they got just as good players as I'm gonna be willing to say just about any WC team we played yet. I mean, they're not a team that don't have talent. They do have some talent. It's just some of it is young. So, you know, they made some mistakes in some games that could have kept them in some games and things. So, you know, we got to prepare the same way and be ready to play, because they're going to play hard. You know, they've been up in games, they've been down in games, so they've handled every situation. And I think it goes to show you, the Murray State game, they do have the ability to beat you. You know, and I said Murray didn't score, but you know, 13 points in that game. So, you know, they held Murray to less points than what we held them to. So, you know, we got to be ready to play. And I just don't think you can overlook anybody. And I don't think you hear our guys talk. We have a lot of respect for who we're playing, and I think that our guys will be ready to play, and we just got to take care of business and be ready to play. We do talk about, you know, you don't emphasize, you know, one game over another, whether it be, you know, senior day or, you know, homecoming or, you know, whatever it may be. But, you know, homecoming is a little special because you do know that there's a lot of people coming back. But we always, just like every Saturday, whether we're on the road, you know, a long way away from home, we want to make the alumni proud. And I think this is a day you put some emphasis on this. You reiterate that you're playing for everybody that's come before you and it's going to come after you. And every team has their legacy. And we want everybody to leave here Saturday with a good taste in their mouth about the 2014 team and how we'll represent the university and everything we do on and off the field, and definitely in how we play the game. So we do want to make that crowd happy and pleased with what they're seeing.